Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight we are back at one of my favorite places to stealth camp, Lowe's. They have this shipping container that I guess you can rent maybe to store your stuff in, and I just thought that would be the perfect place to camp tonight because there are some storms coming, or supposed to be coming. If you guys know me, you know I don't like to camp in the rain. I figured this is the perfect time to do this one. Plus, I love Lowe's. I've had a lot of good luck here. So that's where we're going to be staying at tonight. I don't want to go in there though until it gets a little dark. So I'm waiting for the sun to go down, and I haven't gotten my food for the night. So I think I may run to Walmart real quick and get a Mountain House meal. Sorry for those of you who hate Mountain House meals. I'm going to go get one of those, and then we will come back and set up for the night. If everything goes according to plan, this should be one of the most comfortable stealth camping nights I've ever had. Look at all of these Mountain House meals. So many selections. It is $1 off on every single one of these. I'm telling you, the way grocery prices are, these Mountain House meals are gonna be just as cheap as cooking your own meal here pretty soon. All right, which one should I get? I think I'm gonna get the stroganoff. I've never had the biscuits and gravy, but I've heard really bad things about it. Also, a heads up, because it's the end of camping season coming up, Walmart always puts their camping stuff on sale. Last year, I got like 5 boxes of these stormproof matches, which are usually $5. I got them for 99 cents a box. Keep an eye on your local Walmart for some good camping gear deals here in the next month. We are back. The sun has set. Now I'm just building up the courage to go in. Kitty, 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 kitty. I wish I could get that cat to come hang out with me tonight. That'd be awesome. A lot of people ask me when I do like the Lowe's stuff or like the garden center camp I did, am I not worried about cameras on the buildings? And yeah, of course I am, and I know they're there, but for the most part, they're not monitoring those cameras 24/7, looking for people sneaking into the cargo container. You know what I mean? They're mostly worried about watching people inside the store stealing. So obviously there's a chance someone could be looking right then, see me, come right out and catch me. But that's just kind of a risk you have to take if you're going to do any kind of stealth camping. I don't really see many workers out here right now either. It's probably a pretty good time to go in. I always get really nervous before I make the move to get into the spot I'm going to camp in. Plus, it's going to be crazy hot in there. I just know it. Luckily, I brought my fan tonight, so it should be okay. At the trunk of my car waiting for this red light behind me to turn green, and it just did it, so I think it's time to go. Oh, so heavy. It is dark in here. Oh man. So I'm trying to figure out a way to lock this door to close the latch. There we go. Now the door is all shut. There is an emergency release exit right here. So I can pull that to get out. It's my stuff. It is so big in here. So you can rent these things. And then I guess you just return them when you're done with them. I'm gonna lay low in here for a few minutes just to make sure no one saw me. And It is supposed to rain tonight, which I'm really hoping it does, because that will cut down on people trying to come and look inside here just to check it out. You know, people don't get out in the rain, so please let it rain. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably just gonna sit on the floor for a few minutes. I don't want to get unpacked just in case something happens. So I'm gonna give it about 30 minutes and then I will start setting up for the night. It's been about 20 minutes and no one has showed up yet. And I had a good idea. This door is the one that shuts and holds the other side closed. So if I tie this door here over to this wall, no one will be able to open the door from the outside. And so any other customers that come by to look at it, they will just think that it's locked up for the night. I actually found this hook, so I'm going to tie the string into here. Okay, I think that's going to work. So I've got it tied from that hook all the way to the door. And I also have the door latched, but if someone pulls the handle and then tries to open it, it's not going to come open. At least not easily. They could force their way in, but I don't see anyone doing that. Now that I've got that done, I feel safe enough to at least go ahead and get my chair out and set that up so I don't have to sit on the ground anymore. I don't want to wait all the way until they close. I don't think they close till 10. I'll have to look on my phone and see. But I don't want to wait that late to set everything up, so I'll probably wait till about 9:30ish, 9:30, and then I'll finish setting up everything else. God, that's loud. Everything echoes in here and it makes everything so much louder. Nice. I really hope it storms tonight like the weather says it was. I'll feel so much safer because I know no one's going to come looking in here during a thunderstorm. That'd be freaking great. I think I heard something. I gotta turn my light off. Somebody in a really big truck is parked right beside the container. I mean, it may not mean anything, but it kind of scares me because what if they're parking so they can come over here and check out the container? It's 9:37, so Lowe's will be closing in 23 minutes. I was going to set up my stuff already, but I kept hearing things. So I've just been waiting. They just left. I could feel the container rumbling when that truck took off. It's after 10 o'clock. The store is closed. I really didn't want to wait this late to start setting stuff up. I just kept hearing things and I was nervous. So anyways, I think I should be good to go now. I don't think any of this light that I have on in here is going to bleed out. Because when it's dark in here, I can't see any outside light from any corners or anything. So I'm hoping I'm safe to have this light on. But I'm going to start setting up my cot. I was just going to bring my air mattress, but I got a hole in it somewhere last week. And I haven't figured out where it's at yet. I have some patches and stuff to patch it up, but just haven't got around to it. So I think I've talked about it before. I know I have on a live stream, but I don't know if I've ever talked about this in a video, but during the month of October, for the last few years, I've been going up to North Dakota and working at the beet harvest. If you don't know what that is, it's the United States gets 50% of all their sugar from sugar beets, And one time a year in North Dakota for about a month, the farmers harvest sugar beets. Last year, I drove a truck for a farmer in North Dakota, and this year I'll be doing that as well. Basically, I just drive the big truck beside the combine and he fills me up with sugar beets, and I take that to the piling sites, offload the sugar beets, they pile them up. But anyways, during that month, it's 13-hour days, no days off, unless there's some kind of, if it gets too hot or too rainy, sometimes you won't be able to harvest beets, but for the most part, it's all month long, 13 days, 7 days a week. The reason I'm telling you on this is because I won't be able to make videos during that time period. So right now, leading up till then, I am trying to film multiple videos a week, and that way I can have them scheduled to come out during the month of October. That way I don't miss a week. Some of the videos that you're gonna see in October, I'm probably gonna be sweating in, and but that's because they were filmed now. I'll let you know before I leave when the last video that will be up to date is. I'll try when I get off work to respond to comments and stuff like that, but just letting you guys know, for the month of October, I'm not going to be able to interact as much as I do now. I'm still hoping I can, answer all your comments though. I'll give it my best shot anyway. All right, I got to quit talking so I can get this put together. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. God. It's just that the pole is so long. There we go. Whew. I got the cot set up. Someone is screaming outside. They are right outside the container. I could hear them cussing. Sounds like a man screaming at someone. I came over to the door because if they were to try to get in, I was gonna hold the door closed. I think with me holding it and the paracord, they wouldn't be able to get in here. I think we're safe now. I'll give you a tour of my home for the night. So starting right here in the back, this is my closet area. So I keep all my extra stuff, camera gear, just other things that I'm not using at the moment. Moving over here, this is my garbage can. That's my refrigerator right there. It's got all my drinks and stuff in it. Ooh, and we have a peanut butter and jelly drink for tonight. This is the kitchen area. So this is where I'll do all my cooking. I may move this over in front of this chair, which is our lounging area. That's like if we just want to read a book or something, that's where we would go. This is the bedroom here. Pillows, cot, sleeping bag. And then over behind this light, that's our bathroom. It has not been used yet, so trying to limit the bathroom as much as possible. This is our security system. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, as far as a stealth camping spot, that's pretty nice. I think I'm gonna loosen this paracord try and open the door and set my other camera on top of the container and see if I can get a live view from outside. I put the action camera on top of the container, but I couldn't really get it in a good position unless I actually go outside and do it, and I didn't want to do that. I'll let you see what I do have though. I mean, I can see a little bit. I can see a little bit of the parking lot to the left, and also I can see I can see a pretty good bit of the parking lot, but anything that's really close up to the side, I'm not going to be able to see. It's better than nothing though. At least I have somewhat of a view of the outside area now. I probably won't use it much though, honestly. I am going to leave that camera up there for a time lapse though. I think I'm about to cook. Then we will try the peanut butter and jelly soda that I have. Oh, we'll read comments from last week's video. And then I'm going to eat the cherry pie nice and slow. That way everyone sees it. I don't know how y'all are missing this. But this week I'm putting an end to all the speculation that it's the same cherry pie week after week. You're going to see this time. So let's get to cooking, and then after that I'll eat that cherry pie. Hello there, and welcome back to Champion's Culinary Corner. Tonight we have a delicious meal for you. Mountain House beef stroganoff with noodles. Alright, it's time to cook. I've already got my water and everything in here. This is the fire maple stove, and just got to bring that to a boil. That should take about 1.5 minutes usually. Make sure I show the stove because I have a bad habit of burning myself. Whoo. Okay, we'll let this come to a boil. Add it to our Mountain House and then stir it up. Sometimes people make fun of me because I say steer it up. Y'all, I don't even know I'm saying things like steer whenever I'm saying them. I only hear it back when I'm like editing the video or you guys point it out. It doesn't even cross my mind that I'm saying words like that. For a drink, this is from the box of drinks that Brad sent me, a subscriber. This is the peanut butter and jelly soda. I have high hopes for this one. It's got to be better than the ranch. Speaking of sodas, I got 2 packages today. I got a package from Bill and Joanne, and there was a bunch of different flavors of ramen soda in there, and they sent me a box of Japanese snacks and candies, so thank you so much for that, y'all. I really appreciate it. And I also got another box, and it had ramen in it as well. But there wasn't a note in that, so I'm not sure who sent it. If it was you, please let me know so I can thank you and give you a shout out. And what I'm gonna do is 1 week I'll bring a drink from the ones that Brad sent me. Then 1 week I'll bring one from the ramenes that Bill and Joanne sent me. And then the next week I'll bring one from the other box that I got. Just that way I can go through them all evenly. Also, another thing. So I have a P.O. box, and I got the smallest P.O. box they have because what they'll do is when you get a package, they'll just put a little note in there and let you know. That way you don't have to pay for the giant one to receive packages. What I didn't know though was that they will only hold your packages for a certain amount of time, like I think 15 days or 14 days. So when I went up there today, a package that someone sent me had gotten returned because I hadn't been up there in 2 weeks. I am so sorry to whoever that was that sent that to me. I completely understand if you don't want to send it back, but if you do, I will get in touch with me. You can email me at campinwithchampion@gmail.com, and I will repay you for the shipping or whatever I need to do. I'm so sorry about that, but I really only check the P.O. box every once in a while because I don't get that much stuff anymore, and I had no idea there was a time limit on when I had to pick it up. Okay, I think this is already boiling since we've been talking. All right. Turn that off. Set it to the side. Crap, I forgot to get my spork out. This called for 13 ounces of water, but I only used around 10. Trying to make sure I don't get it all soupy. Oh, it's so hot. We're gonna let that sit and cook. And while we do that, we'll read comments from last week's video. Then after we eat, I'm going to eat this cherry pie. So don't look away. It's really happening this week. And no one can say that I didn't eat it. And we can put that to rest. As I've said before, I'm using this website, commentshark.com, to pick randomly the comments, but I do have one comment I wanted to read that I saved myself, and it's from @ThomasVent7349. My 3 boys are watching your YouTube video right now, and all 3 of them bought cherry pies with their money and are waiting to eat them with you. A shout out to Jason, Jacob, and Corey would put them over the top. Well, thank you guys so much. Hey, Jason, Jacob, Corey, and I think you may have missed me eat it last week, so I'm going to read a few more of these comments, and then make sure you don't skip ahead because I'm going to eat that cherry pie so everyone can see. All right, next comment. This one is from @MaryJ3461. Todd, cut the bad music. You're ruining the moment. Please, I don't mean any disrespect. No disrespect taken. I don't use music a whole lot in my videos, so I was just trying something new, trying to like add to the scariness of it. But yeah, some people don't like it, some people do. It's hard to know just what to do. I mean, nothing is going to please everyone, but I would like to do whatever pleases the most amount of people. And yeah, sometimes I just don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work, so I just like to try new things. And adding music is just not something I've done a whole lot of so far. All right, next comment. Kevin Avant3011, hopefully I'm saying that correct. This is a scary one right there. Also, you were brave. Well, thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. Even though, like I said in the video, I'm kind of a skeptic when it comes to those sort of things. The only time I really felt nervous, like really nervous, was when I was down at the playground and when I was walking back, because it's just like that feeling of like, man, if I look back, will there be something back there right now? Camping All Out 6029 says, awesome video, Todd. Thank you very much for that. I put a lot of work into that one, and to be perfectly honest, it didn't get the same amount of views that most of my other videos get, and it's kind of depressing when that happens, because it's like you put so much effort into something, and don't get me wrong, I'm super happy with how many views I got. I'm just saying, compared to, you know, some other videos, it didn't do as well, but I'm happy with it. I think it was a good video, so that's all that really matters. Eric V9843, this doesn't count. You didn't even try the swing set. Everyone knows ghost children only come out if you play with them. I didn't really want them to come out. Really, I didn't want it to happen. But and some other people noticed this too. When I turned around to leave, if you look, you can see that swing does move a little bit, and some people thought I may have bumped into it, but I didn't. I had no idea that even happened until I was at home editing the video. I wanted to, like, I don't know, slow it down and put an arrow or something pointing it out to everyone, but I'm not good enough at editing to do that. But yeah, I'm so glad nothing came out. I was already nervous anyways. If something would have came out, that would have been the end of the video, because I would have took off running, got in my car, and left all my stuff until the sun came up. Sloth Crow. I rewatched the hand hair singe scene a few times, laughed so hard. Dude, it smelled so badly of burned hair after that. Like, it engulfed my whole hand for a split second. That was not fun. Alright, next comment. Mike Harcherick 2975. I'm sorry if that's wrong. You are so hilarious. Great job with the loud sounds during editing. See, Mike liked the sounds. Also, I'm sorry I started that whole thing about the cherry pie when you read my comment a while back. You've been taking a lot of heat for it. It would probably all go away if you'd just eat one. So it was you who did that? Oh my gosh. You're the whole reason everyone's been obsessed with this cherry pie. I have ate one. I eat one at every camp. Just watch after these comments. So you're going to see it for sure this time. Michael Hemond, WD3BD. Thank you for another great stealth camp. You are my favorite YouTuber and this was your best video yet. Keep being yourself. Thank you, Michael. And that's a cute dog in your profile picture too. I really do appreciate that, brother. Mike Lockhart, I know you're eating the cherry pies because the expiration date keeps changing. Thank you, Michael. Finally, someone who realizes I'm eating these pies. Why would I just not eat the pie? That's crazy. One more comment and then we're gonna eat. Matt Thiessen 9219. Camp in plain sight, and if someone approaches you, say to them, "You can see me? I've waited so long for someone from the living to finally see me." That would be freaking hilarious, but I don't think I could pull it off. I would start laughing way before I could ever pull it off. Man, you know what? I really, really wanted to scare those teenagers that came in there. You know, I threw a rock at them, but all they did was get very quiet, and then they went to their car. Like, it wasn't a great reaction. So I really wish I would have started giggling or screaming or something to really scare them, but I was just so worried that they may call the cops and then that would ruin the whole camp. I don't know, it could have made it even better if they didn't find me, but they probably would have found me. All right, y'all, that's the end of the comments for this week. Thank you to every one of you who commented. It really helps out the channel. And now we're gonna eat this beef stroganoff. Time to eat. Here's what it looks like. I really, really like the beef stroganoff. I am going to put a little salt in here. Oh, I almost knocked over the camera. So last week, I made beef tips and rice with brown gravy, and I put salt in there after using 2 packs of gravy, and a lot of people are like, dude, that's a lot of sodium. Didn't even think about it, honestly, but you're right, that was a lot of sodium. I really, really love salt though. Just a dab will do you. Oh, okay. I think that was better than my usual pours. So, this has got to be my last kind of Lowe's camp. This is the 5th time I've either stayed in the parking lot, in the woods, on that water tank, in the cargo trailer. So I really got to give Lowe's a rest before they come after me. I still have one more thing I wanted to do though, but I think I'm going to wait a pretty good while to do that. I'm going to finish eating this delicious Mountain House meal, and then after that, I'll eat the cherry pie. Actually, let's try the peanut butter and jelly soda real quick. I had to use this because I forgot my freaking multi-tool that has my bottle opener on it. You know what, I may just cut that out and not even tell y'all I forgot it. I struggled to get this cap off for like 10 minutes, and then I'm pretty sure it to twist off after all. Okay, let's give it a try. Ugh. Ugh, it's not good. It tastes more like liquid peanuts. I'm starting to think Is there an expiration date on these drinks? I really thought this one was gonna be good. The last one, that ranch soda, it didn't taste anything like ranch. It tastes like mildew or something. And this one tastes like peanuts, but like, you ever ate a bunch of peanuts and then burped? That kind of taste afterward, that's what this tastes like. I'm really starting to think these things may be expired. Should I chug it? No, I can't. I can't do it. I'm inside. And if I throw up, it'll be a mess. And I got no way of cleaning it up, so I can't chug it this way. Oh, I'm not kidding. This might be worse than the ranch soda. I can't drink it. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm so sorry, but I can't finish. That is gross. I really think these sodas might be expired. When I get home, I'm going to check them and see if I can find an expiration date. Either that or these things are just bad. I still got a few more that could be good. There's a sweet corn one. That might be okay. Alright, I'm going to finish eating, then we'll eat the cherry pie. I'm getting pretty sleepy, but I'm going to eat this cherry pie first. Finally. There will be no more comments denying that I eat the cherry pies. Huh? Here we go. Cheers. There we go. Cherry pie 8. Now, hopefully we can move past this. No more "you didn't eat the cherry pie" comments. I am going to try and go to sleep now. I need to be out of here around 5:30 a.m. right as the sun is coming up. I got quite a few things to pack up and take apart. It might take me a minute, so I'm doubting I get much sleep. It's already after 1 a.m. But I'm going to try and get a few hours at least. I will see y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning. It is not even 5 a.m. It's about 4:50. But I'm going to go ahead and get up and start packing because the last time I stayed at Lowe's on the water tank, people were here by 5:30. So I'd like to have all my stuff packed up before then. And this will be a lot easier to get out of. All I got to do is walk out and get in the car. So it's not that big of a deal. But I wanted to get started earlier than normal just to make sure I avoid any situation where a worker might show up. And I don't know, they may in the morning when they first get here come and look inside these things. I have no idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up and start packing everything away. Everything taken down. I just gotta pack it all up in my bag now. Go. Some out. Go. One last look around before we make our escape. Got everything cleaned up and it is time to get out of here. Gonna turn this light off before we make our exit. I don't see anybody. I'm going for it. Car is still here. Oh my God, there are so many workers here already. I'm making my way out of the parking lot. Looks like we got away with another one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I promise this will be the last one at Lowe's for a long, long time. But thank you guys so much. I will see y'all next Friday for another stealth camp. Bye, everybody.